Hi class! Before we get started on this lesson, we're going to do a little review of what we learned about last lesson. So remember our poster. We had somebody being left out on the playground. When someone is being excluded on purpose, it's a problem. How can you solve this problem? You can be assertive and invite the person to join your game, or you can be assertive and talk to the other people about letting that person join in. Inviting people to join in is the kind, respectful, and compassionate thing to do. Remember, compassion is empathy in action. Today, we'll use our problem-solving steps to solve another playground problem. First, let's have a conversation about fairness. What is a fair way to choose what kind of game you and your friends pick to play at the end of the day? Maybe you vote. Maybe you decide whoever's birthday is next gets to decide what game you play. Remember, by practicing being fair with one another, you're doing the respectful thing. Today we're going to learn all about how to be fair and fun ways to play games.
Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're going to learn about fairness. Fairness is all about treating people equally. Here's an example. Let's say there are 4 students. The first 2 students each have a notepad. The third student has a pencil. The 4th student doesn't have a notepad or a pencil. To be fair, what should each student receive? In the name of fairness, here's the answer. The first 2 students with a notepad should get a pencil. The third student with a pencil should get a notepad. The 4th student with neither should get both a pencil and a notepad. That's how we work in a fair way. Fairness means doing things in a way that makes everyone feel equal. That's the power of fairness. Now, here's your challenge. How can you practice fairness as an individual, in your classroom, and as part of your school? Good luck in your challenge.
Last week, we met Malik and Brandon. Who remembers what happened? Malik had empathy for Brandon and invited him to join the game. Brandon joined in the game. They played for a while, but soon everyone decided they wanted to play a different game. Now they're trying to invent rules for their new game, but they can't agree. No one is playing or having any fun. Look at the students. How are they feeling? Angry, frustrated, annoyed? They are feeling strong feelings. What can they do to calm down? Think about our song. Stop, name your feelings, calm down. Maybe they can do some deep breathing or take a second to separate themselves from the situation. But after calming down, Brandon uses his assertiveness skills to speak up. He says, "Hey everybody, we're having a problem. Let's use our problem-solving steps to help Brandon solve the problem." The first step is S. Say the problem. Say the problem without blame. You don't want to say, "No one's listening. You all have different ideas." You would say something like, "We are not agreeing on the rules." Next, T. Think of solutions. Think of a good way to agree on a fair and fun game rule. Maybe they let each person take a minute to give an idea, they listen to each other, and then they vote to decide on the rules. What about E? Explore consequences. Well, a consequence of giving them time to share an idea is deciding who gets to go first to share the idea. Or maybe they don't have enough time to do this process. Or maybe somebody feels really strongly about a rule or a game they want to play, and they haven't calmed down yet. The last step is P. Pick the best solution. What solution would you pick? The students here decide to take turns telling and listening to one another's ideas. Then they vote to decide on the rules they want to play by. Thumbs up if they chose a solution you would choose. The students use the rules and have fun playing their new game. Playing fair is respectful. It helps you get along with others. The students in the story found a respectful way to agree on new rules for a new game. What skills for learning helped them decide on the rules together? Focusing their attention, listening, being assertive. Think about when you play games on Zoom in your class. It can be a little hard to get everyone's opinion, being that everyone's on their screen, right? For example, when I went into a class to play a trivia game, we had to decide on a lot of different things for rules. We had to decide who was going to be on what team, who was going to go first, what counted as a correct answer. There were a lot of different things to consider. But remember, you need to agree on rules for games before you can play them so everybody feels equal, respected, and things are fair. When you can't agree on rules for a game, it's a problem. What helps you solve the problem? Our problem-solving steps. Remember, say the problem without blame. Think of solutions that are safe and respectful. Explore the consequences of those solutions, and then pick the best one. Make a plan. Deciding on fair rules is respectful. It helps everybody have fun in playing the game. It makes things really fair and everyone's voice heard. Think about how you can connect this lesson to things at home or things at school when you return. Let's finish with the Step Up song. I want you to write the letters in the air when you hear them. S-T-E-P.
Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. S is when you say, give the problem a name. Here's the problem, no one's to blame. T is thinking safe, respectful things you can try. Maybe this, maybe that, or something else will buy. E, exploring how those things you think might go. Think it through, blow by blow. P is picking out the choice that works the best. Step it up and you will see you won't be stressed. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. You know those times in life when you were losing your cool. Say someone wrecks the game that you are playing at school. You wanna scream, you wanna call them a fool. But calm yourself and solve the problem using this rule. Step up. S is when you say you give the problem a name. We can't agree on the rules of this game. T is thinking safe, respectful things you can try. We could take turns or try your rules some other time. E, exploring how those things you think might go. If we do this or that, it could work, don't you know? P is picking out the choice that works the best. Step it up and you will see you won't be stressed. Step, here's what you do when you have